overtime? You guys want to talk about overtime?
Is it frustrating, or do you get 3 out of 5 or 5 out of 8 points?
No, I mean, sure, it's frustrating, but we played a good game. I mean, that's a game we created enough chances to win that game 4-2. But you got to give their goalie credit. He got them to overtime, and then obviously that reared its head. So we'll take the break, and I'll go sit in a dark corner somewhere in Florida at the All-Star game and try and figure out this overtime thing and come back and make sure in the second half that we're better in that area.
It's ironic that the All-Star thing is 3-on-3.
Yeah, that's what Robo said. He goes, hopefully you're not going to be coming up with tactics for it.
Lost 3 games in a row, but the last 3 you've lost in overtime. Is it more?
But they're not real. Those aren't real losses. Those are overtime losses. I mean, it is a big difference. It is. I mean, we could easily have won all 3 of those games, and we played well enough. I would say we were the better team in 2 of the 3 games for sure, and an argument in maybe the Buffalo game that they were a little bit better than us at different points. But I think I'm happy where we're at. I like how we're playing. I didn't think we gave them very much tonight. I thought Jack Hughes had 2 looks tonight, one on a breakaway and one in overtime. So I thought we defended well. Created a lot of quality looks, so that's a game you normally win. We didn't tonight, so I think we're playing some pretty good hockey though.
What do you make of the second period? It seems like you guys all season have had some highs and lows during that middle frame.
Yeah, I don't know, what was it tonight? Was it good or bad? I mean, shots were 13 each, or is that what that says? No, 18-13. Is that? I think we outshot them 18-13 in the second. Yeah, I think your second periods are, with the long change, you have to play a possession game in O-zone in order to take advantage of that. And it's something we've talked about. It's still not where I would like it to be. On the nights that we don't get offensive zone possession time in the second period, then you get stuck in that half ice game where you're defending, flip it out, try and change, defend, flip it out. So it's really a race to see who can establish O-zone time in order to set up that long change that's tough for the other team. And I think we've gotten better at it. Definitely better than this team was last year at it, but it's still a work in progress.
For those games for Jake, his numbers haven't been great over the time here, but it's kind of sporadic chances here and there. How good is his game overall with these type of games?
Otter?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean his numbers haven't been great?
If you look at his numbers, he's been an 800 save percentage and things like that.
In overtime, or
no, just in general these last week or so here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Just because the shot total's not high, then sporadic chances.
Yeah. I don't put a lot of thought in that. I think he's been really solid. I mean, Jack Hughes is a breakaway. Both of them are essentially breakaways. The overtime one's tipped. The other one's a breakaway, and I didn't think he could do anything on the goals tonight. So, he's the least of my worries. He's been solid every night we put him in there, regardless of the numbers.
Just late in the game, it seemed like it was more trouble to generate shots.
Yeah, they pushed pretty hard in the third. I don't know. I think our group's running on fumes here a little bit. I think it's been a tough stretch getting here, and I give them some credit. They had some, they got probably some younger, fresher legs, even though they played last night than us. And I thought we were running on some fumes towards the end. So I think the break's coming at the right time for our group. We've worked and battled pretty hard to get to this point.
Is that kind of the final message to the group before the break?
Yeah, it was. I want them to go and enjoy it. They should enjoy it. It's we've played a lot of good hockey. We've made a lot of good strides in our game. We still have another level we have to get to when we get back, but there's a lot of good things that have happened so far, and they've worked hard to have us where we are right now in the standings, which is, I think first in the conference. So, good spot to be in.
Coach, you mentioned him with Just what have been your impressions of Jack Hughes?
Yeah. Well, he's elite. He's elite, and he's getting better every night. I've had the pleasure of seeing Jack play since he was a kid, so I'm not surprised what he's doing. And, I think he's just scratching the surface of how good he's going to be. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the